Well, this is Bobby, sports journalist here, and I'm interviewing Nick Ullman, the co-owner now of G Unit, who I've dubbed G United, and it's good to have you here, Nick.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. It's always a pleasure.
So, Nick, obviously the first thing everybody wants to know is you and Danny. I mean, who would have thought? How did that happen?
I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of reasons why there shouldn't be us, and there's a lot of reasons why there should be. But mainly over the off season, Danny progressed in the mini camp that I let him try out on to get back on my team, and he showed a lot of motivation, a lot of confidence, more than he had the first year. And the first year, as you can see, we were the champions, and I see we could do it again, and I think it will be an honor to have him back on the team. And he is the defending toilet bowl bracket.
Interesting. Now, who would have thought that Danny would actually progress as well? One thing that I know a lot of my listeners want to know is, will Danny bring you down this year? He wasn't too impressive in his division alone, and I mean, we all saw him draft.
I believe that there's a possibility he could bring us down, but I've seen a lot of confidence, a lot of change in his progress and his skill. I think will
you draft Michael Bennett in the first round?
Not at all. Danny would.
Will Danny draft Michael Bennett in the first round?
No.
No. Rumor has it that Danny couldn't come here. I noticed that you're here alone. That he couldn't come here because of Lee, his estranged ex-girlfriend. How much control will Lee, in fact, have over G United?
Out there's great news. Danny has left Lee. He'll be leaving this Thursday. She's no longer a part of G Unit's life, and we'll have no control at all. And I will have 100% control. Danny will just be there.
So I don't know if you caught the interview with Robbie Fury a couple weeks ago, how he's talking about the competition in the Western Division. But how do you feel about the competition that's happening this year?
Reference that question. When it comes to division, as you can see, last year I didn't do too bad in it. I came from the Eastern Division and I ran it by defeating Mr. Robbie Fury.
1-2, yep.
Yep, by 5 games, might I add. So in reference to competition, I see a lot of changes in teams have happened. There's still a mystery spot that I'm curious of who's going to take that. But I don't see any top threat. I've defeated the defending champion twice, 2 years in a row, and I don't really see any threat.
You're talking about Mr. Rob Galantucci.
Rob Galantucci, that's a challenge out to you. All right, you haven't beaten me, and you'll never will.
So Nick, I'm just going to give you open floor time, open forum. What do you want to say to the league? What do you want to say to the division? Any naysayers that might be out there that think that for 2 years in a row you were a fluke? What do you want to say to them?
Well, mainly to all the competitors out there in this league, and to all the fans out there that are waiting to see what happens with G Unit, or G United. I believe that it was no fluke. Danny and I will prove that for the second year of being together, and the division title will be defended properly. And I believe that it's going to be a great season for the G United team, and the way I see it is I wish everyone luck in this season. But obviously you'll need it when you play my team. All you pieces of shit out there in that fantasy football league, you see this? It's a defending championship that I'm going to do this year. This is bullshit, and I'm ready to take it another season. Whoever wants some, come get some.